morning already. Hey, we are live. Hi, Shell.
Hello.
It is September.
It is September. Wait, yay! New challenge, new theme, new month, new mood board. It's always fun to change over. I'm just trying to get some paper towel here, but it's the last one on the roll. It doesn't want to come off. I
Yeah,
also don't have any baby wipes. I need to go to the dollar store.
I
All right.
need to use up the first prompt is to this. So we're gonna just go right through 6 steps, AJ challenge, and the first thing is to apply gesso to your chosen surface. Well, the colors for the month are Quin Magenta and Nickel Azel Gold, and so we were having this morning about the color because you can see I've got stuff out. Nickel Azel Yellow from Golden. This is Quin Gold from Deco Art, and this is Quin Nickel Azel Gold from Golden. So you can see there's quite a bit of difference in those three. However, this is a challenge. We're not going to hold your feet to the fire if you're picking something a little bit different. But I just wanted to show you that there is quite a bit of difference in those three paints. And Shell didn't have all three of what she was going to use today. And what did you settle on, Shell?
I decided to use quinacridone gold. Now I'm sure I've seen where it says quinacridone nickel azel gold, but this one just says quinacridone gold. So that's where we got into the conversation about is there multiple colors of this, and we decided there is. So depending on the brand, we were just looking for a warm golden orangey type color, like
Well,
a real fall color to go with our magenta, which are both warm colors. And we're talking this month about fluid media. So we're looking for some type of an acrylic ink or a watercolor or a fluid acrylic paint like these Deco Art Media or fluid acrylic paint. We're going to be all month, we're going to be doing things with fluid paints.
you can see that the golden does say quinacridone nickel azel gold on the bottle.
See, that's the confusion.
And
that's where I got confused because I
it
was
is
thinking we were
not the
using
same as the
quinacridone
medium.
gold.
Yeah. This one has a lot more red in it. This has more yellow in it. So just be aware.
Yeah.
Where
just some sort of a golden warm neutral basically is what this is. This people love this color. This is such a common color to use.
Well, I love it that it's translucent.
It's translucent. It warms everything up. It gives things kind of a glow. It's a great color. That's why we picked it. But the first thing is to apply gesso. If you wanted to, you could apply any color of gesso. We even have gold gesso, which could have been fun, but I'm just going to use the white to seal the page. This is for sealing in the page. When you're using fluid media like we are this month, gesso becomes your friend because this is mixed media paper. I don't know what she's using. Are you using mixed media paper or watercolor paper? Bristol? What are you using, Peg?
I'm sorry?
What kind of paper are you using? So watercolor paper?
This is a visual journal from Strathmore. It's 90-pound watercolor.
Okay, I got mixed media paper, but both of those types of papers will absorb fluid. So when you're using fluid media and you don't want to, I'm going to use an acrylic fluid media, you don't want to waste paint. I don't want it to be sucking up all the paint going through the back. So that's the reason that we're starting with the gesso.
Well, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm hoping that the gesso will resist. So I am going to use a stencil with the gesso. So,
well, there you go. You could create a resist, definitely.
Create a resist.
I hadn't even thought that far ahead. Ugh.
So, depends on what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
There's always approaching these things, which is why it's good to have both Shell and I on the screen at the same time because we sometimes do things a little bit differently.
We do things quite often, quite differently. If you like different colors, we have different styles.
Brown.
That's why we do this together, so that you get a multiple ideas and options.
Okay, so I'm just masking that off because I want to, that white border. I like a white border sometimes. And since I'm going to use this stencil, this is one of those new stencils I got from PM Artist Studio for Mariah and Patricia.
PM Artist Studios, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to, this kind of looks like water splashes, or that looks like. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I think I better click on that too. They cut their stencils from Yupo. So they're nice and thin. And I need a palette knife to grab a palette knife, get some gesso, and go to town here. So we hope you guys enjoy these challenges. We've got a real fun one coming up next month. And Shell's working hard together for you. So watch for that. And in the meanwhile, let's get some of these colors. I love these colors. Very fall-like colors. Onto my page. I'm running out. Okay. I want to use this up. Getting to the bottom.
Pretty dry. I had to give that a real good dry, so I muted my mic so I wasn't making too much noise.
But you were about. So, oops.
I have applied gesso to my chosen surface. Yes, I have. Peggy's still in the process of applying gesso. The next one is wash some fluid medium or mediums onto the background. And I think I'm going to do that with watercolor maybe, because I did pull out this Prima set, which has a lot of these same warm neutrals on it.
That needs to be attached.
And making washes is pretty easy with watercolor, right? I almost feel like I've got auto on, but
I have to do with that.
I can't tell. Anyway, I got distracted. What I need is some water.
Needs a bridge right there. Just saying. Bridge. I was having some issues there.
It's missing a bridge.
Yeah, I think so, because it kept scooting around on me. The rest of it's pretty good though. Let's see. I got a piece of black here. Let's see if I can clean it off.
I'm gonna have to go get some water.
Yeah, I got a tray of water behind me, but I wanted to get as much of that gesso off of there as I could. See where that's popping up right there? Needs a bridge. I might have to make one. Anyway. That in the water. And I got to dry it down.
Okay, I got some water. thinking it'd be kind of fun to just do, maybe start with tiki. So I'm going to guess that that's this one. Mix that. And just start washing it over. It's not, because it's a watercolor, it's not going to be super smooth over this gesso, especially because I applied the gesso with a silicone palette knife. So I'm going to get an interesting, weird blend. But to me, that's very close to this Quin Gold color. It's kind of a warm color. Then I was going to switch maybe to redwood, or yeah, let's go with redwood. So that would be this one, I think. So that's going to be more orangey. And just wash that over a little bit. Blend it into the other one. I might get one of these darker browns, maybe Bear. So Bear would be this one. And just do that a little bit at the bottom. Just trying to make a washy, surreal looking background here. Then I'm going to switch to Namaste, which I think that's this one. Yeah, probably this one. No, it's probably this one actually.
No. All right, I got a brush, and I'm going to add some water to my palette. I'm just going to start getting this very fluid color on my page. I'm gonna let it sink in. Nickel Azo Gold. Let them blending together. They're beautiful colors.
Okay, that's pretty fun. Very washy, very, you know, kind of almost like a sky or something. And that's what the Prima Complexions set. It's got all the colors of skin, basically.
That kind of covers the applied gesso and wash some fluid mediums in the background. Next, it says drippage.
Drippage.
Going to take some of that color, and I'm just going to take a small brush, pick up some of that color, and I'm just going to put some of that up here at the top of my squirt bottle. Let it drip. Let it drip. I think I might even want a little more intense. Let me get a little more of that magenta.
Something fun that you can do if you have gessoed your page and now you would put watercolor over the top of it. You could do a little bit of removing of color for pattern. So it's kind of almost the same thing that Peg did. She created a resist. Well, I'm going to do kind of the same patterny idea, only by removing instead of resisting. So I think I'm going to use some of these weird shapes and just take something wet. It's not wet enough. And I can just wipe back that watercolor.
That's a fun technique.
Like that. So that's kind of fun. Maybe I'll put a little bit of these weird shapes up here at the top. So raindrops or whatever they are. This is a stencil from Stencil Girl Club. So now you're saying to yourself, I would be saying to myself, okay, you've created this pattern and now how do you protect it? If you know that that watercolor is removable off the gesso, how do you protect it? Well, I'm going to seal it. And the way that I'm going to seal it, I have a couple different options, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use a gel plate. I think that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'm going to use a gel plate. I just have to find one. Here's one. This is a big one. Actually, it's dirty, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just spray over the top. So I'll just get some fluid, not medium, and I'll use a brayer and just spray over the top of it. And that'll seal it good enough. I'll strip some on there. And I don't want to roll it back and forth. I just want to roll it across a couple times just to get that medium spread over the top, but I don't want to mush everything around. So that's about all you can do. Same if you're doing it with a clean gel plate, you just put the medium onto the plate and then put your page down in it and you can seal it that way. And it's probably a little bit cleaner than this. But I didn't want to go search for a clean gel plate.
No?
I might not even have a clean gel plate.
I'm looking for my... Okay. Here we go. I need some Payne's Gray. There we go. There's my Payne's Gray. Yeah, and my little brush with my water. And I want to add some Payne's Gray.
Okay. Have a little pattern on there. I've got a little bit of an ombre wash. Next thing is drippage. Drippage. Now that sounds like some fun. And that's the reason I sealed this, because if I drip over the top of it, it's going to make all of it drip. So I think I'm going to use acrylic for the drippage. And maybe we'll start with this quinacridone. And this is where fluid media comes in like a lot of fun, because you can just drip it and you know, smoosh it and make all kinds of fun patterns. Add a little water, run down. How fun is that? I love doing that. And you can always have something handy to, if there's an area you don't want it to drip, you can wipe it back, you can change it. It's going a little bit too crazy. Let's add a little bit at the bottom here and let it run the other direction. And generally have something to soak it up too, because it's going to be wet. You can even do like some splatter if you want to. I think I'll do the splatter after. Let this dry a little bit. That's the thing about today's or this month's theme, is we're going to be drying a lot. Because it's
Every time you have fluid stuff going on.
All right, like magenta. Technical term for goober. I'm going to put a little bit over here and let it drip this direction, because that's fun. Maybe a little bit down also. Soak it up. These two colors look so beautiful together. Look at just my rag, how beautiful those two colors go together. Quinacridone gold and quinacridone magenta. Beautiful together. Loves it.
Thing says place a focal shape.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I haven't even done any splattering yet. I wanted to do splattering. Do I have a palette somewhere? Somewhere in this world.
Okay.
We'll just use that. It's not a palette, but it'll do.
That's cool. Mental health check.
Just mix a little water with it and just do a little bit of fun.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. I'm just digging through a pile of stuff here. Oh, like we do, like we got all this stuff on our desk. This is some text paper that I had just painted up previously. And I think it's going to make a nice focal on here. Now, I don't know. I may turn my page this direction. Yeah. Because then they will fit. But do I want to put them on a tag? I just want to cut them out. I think I don't know. I might need it a little bit sturdier. What's the next prompt? What's it saying? Add something unexpected. This is my focal. I think I better glue this down on something. Save that one because it's already gessoed. Let me get some tag board or something. This is just cheap tag board that you can buy at Blick Art Supply. But I want, because this is kind of flimsy and the background lumpy because it's got gesso and texture. Glue this down.
All right, I'm happy with my background. It represents the colors. It has a lot of pattern. And I'm done with drippage. I think I'm going to do some like magazine collage type stuff. I've got pre-cut a few things. And one of them is this crazy little person. I started to cut out. I would like to return my baggage. We all have baggage and rarely can we return it.
That's Elmer's Extreme go-to glue stick now. I really like it. But it's hard to find the Extreme.
Yeah, they don't have that anymore. I tend to go for the Yoo-hoo now.
They must have rebranded it or renamed it or something. I just don't know what it is now.
I don't either. Or maybe since Elmer's is a kid's product, too many kids were extremely gluing themselves together.
I don't know. But it's good glue. I'll tell you that. It's good glue. So I'm going to take my scissors.
I want to make sure that this is completely trimmed out. I picked this image because it has the pink and then a little bit of like a yellowy color that matches the situation we've got going on here. But it also has this extra green, which I thought would be a good third option to add to this whatever we have going on here.
Yeah, and I've gone to more of an eggplant, which brings out the quinacridone. It's in the same family, but I also added some blue here, which is there's blue in the Payne's gray. There's blue in the Payne's gray, and it's the repeat in this. So I think I'm going to actually bring this off the edge a little bit because I can time to release some of this. Release some of the edging.
Need something to use. So this little chickie is going to be my focal image. So I need to get a lot of glue on her. I could use a matte medium. Considered it. Decided I would just rather go for this for now.
Well, I need something pretty strong to put that down. Have anything out here that's strong enough? Got some matte gel. That might be strong enough. Get a glue brush here.
And she also says that she wants to return her baggage, and she did have some baggage with her, but I don't know if that's all I need. It's not going to be all I need because this is like kind of seems kind of small on the page, you know, just one little thing. She did have all this, so maybe I'll add that. It also says to add something unexpected.
Something a little extra.
I had some other things here that I thought would be different. So I've added my focal image. I can mark that off, right? Focal shape. Add something unexpected. This was what I thought for adding something unexpected, because I could change the look of the whole thing by just changing her head into a deer. Come on, you guys gotta laugh. That's funny. That's funny. And very unexpected, right? You did not expect me to change her into a deer. I like that. And then I also had some other unexpected things, like maybe I could give her a headdress. I was trying to make that split right there. Succulents. Because why not, right? Maybe a mushroom. Maybe a giant cup of tea.
Made kind of a mess there.
This is where magazine collage becomes fun, right? You can add weird stuff. Weird, unexpected stuff. I kind of thought these looked kind of cool. Maybe an orange.
Normally, I'd walk away and let this whole thing dry. This is way too wet to be doing more layers on. And I know Shell likes to finish a project, but you know, this right now says to me, walk away and leave me alone.
It might say that, but
I need something unexpected and letters and numbers. So something unexpected is just going to be some splatters, I think.
I kind of expected that.
Oh, well. This is too wet for me to be doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
And letters and numbers, let's see.
All right, I better start gluing all my weird stuff down. So here's my little deer
Something
face.
unexpected for me would be putting water because I'm not a washi tape girl. And I'm not a glitter girl either. I could add glitter.
Now that would be unexpected.
I know, right?
Don't rip. Come on. So for this magazine paper that I'm working with, it definitely is a situation where you would use a glue stick. Using matte medium or gel medium on these magazine papers that are so thin and fragile is a recipe for disaster. So I need some under this little ear here that I let stick out. And then I've got my weird little orange slices. Pretty sure I didn't expect to have orange slices.
So I've got a little piece of this. I need to glue that. I've got a little piece of this dendritic painted cards just in my stash. Yep, that glue went everywhere.
I do need to fix that.
And I think I just want to put the letters what I have in rub on. Oh, I know what I've got here. I've got these pieces. How do these look? I just pulled these out a little while. Yeah. These are tissue papers that I coated matte gel so they become like a piece of plastic. It's an Irish blessing. And I could get this down. These are letters, and they're kind of an unexpected thing. And they're a stash waiting to be put on a page, right? do I want to do this? I think I want to go this way. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go that way.
I added some.
The sun always shine. The sun always shine on your window. Rainbow, be certain to follow each rain. May the hand of a friend always be near you. May God fill your heart with gladness to cheer you. Okay, kind of cute. So I think I'll just glue that right down there. And I've got this.
So what do we think about Sharpie S gel being permanent?
I probably depends on how much is or not. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's kind of like it's like a Sharpie. It's supposed to be permanent, right? So this is a Sharpie S gel, and I would say heat set it. Make sure that your ink is dry.
Okay.
And then let's see what it does. Yeah, it's staying there.
Okay. I like the way it rolls like a gel pen. So
yeah.
I wanted to do my illustration lines with it, but then I was like, what if I go over the top of it and it's not?
Well, and I think it stays pretty well.
Okay. Then I will do my illustration lines. So this little thing that I started with, right? That's got illustration lines around it. So all my other things need to too, or else it doesn't blend in together. So I'm going to spend a bit of time drawing some little lines to make these pictures look as if they are illustrations, to make it all go together. And I'm going to do that with this S gel and hope that it's just a permanent thing. Because if I do go over, like if I want to add some shadows or something, I might put some more water on there. So I'm always nervous. About what kind of pen I use.
So I've got these like vinyl letters. I don't know if these are Tim Holtz or who. I think they are.
That might be kind of fun.
They're like, they look like the ones that you run through the machine.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put that on this piece of dendritic. Of course, I can't put it on straight. I can't do this straight. Are you kidding me?
Who does straight?
Are you kidding me?
Straight anymore?
What's that? What's straight? All right, that looks a little bit better. And I'm gonna, yeah, I can't cut. There we go.
I might really be liking this pen. I think it's pretty cool.
So I'm going to glue this down. Right about there. And I'm still really wet. I'll take some of this.
What's going on here, Mr. Astro? Do I suddenly not like you anymore?
Not that there.
I'm also gonna have to color this mushroom. What are we running out of time? I feel like this is
You
gonna
got
take
about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I guess I better speed up.
Put this on here. Like that. That's definitely unexpected. That's one of those fruit bags.
I haven't even done my letters and numbers or whatever it was for the last thing yet.
Trying to push that down. I might have to put something to weight that down.
Shoot.
I think I'm done. Well, yeah, it's too wet for me to put any pen to it. So, I mean, I would come back and I would add some pen work and stuff, but I'm not going to ruin a pen on this because that's what I would do. So, I've got my, check this, let's see where I am. Got our slippage, got our focus here. We added something unexpected. Letters and numbers. Now I did not add numbers. I could add a number.
Does it say letters and numbers, or does it just say letters or numbers?
It says letters or numbers. I could.
Okay.
Let me go see what I have. Shell's still working. Maybe I want to.
Yeah, I haven't even done letters or numbers yet, so I was trying to do some pen work here. It looks like I need to speed it the heck up. Because, yeah. I guess there would be an illustration line right there. Maybe one here.
Oh, here's a good number. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. That's what it'll be.
Okay.
Now, I think I'll use some glossy accents because the page is really wet.
All right, I had out this little stencil to do my letters and numbers. So I think I'm just going to do that with, just going to go back to the white gesso and add some light back in, I think. So let me just put a drop or a smudge or a sludge white gesso. Let's just scoop some out of there. We'll just come back in with some very unexpected and strange letters. Like, what are they doing there? That's the question.
Get some of this out of here. All right.
That is pretty unexpected.
These are plastic letters that I had painted for the things. I'm using glossy accents to put it down because I need it to stick quickly and do the trick. because this is still wet. It's still wet. Still wet. Oh, guys, you see the background with the gesso and the wash of color, which was the second step. And then we did the drippage. I used the Payne's gray and a couple of other colors here and did the drippage around the edges. And then my focal image, which are these, this piece going through here, which is my collage element. And expected, I added some of this stuff from fruit sack and this piece of dendritic. And this quote here is letters that I did on a piece of tissue that I put medium on to make the tissue disappear. And then the number here is a plastic number that I painted out with some metallics and things. So yeah, that's my September hashtag AOS fluid medium. Z. And it is for AJOS monthly challenge. And 2022. There it is.
I'm not sure that mine's 100% finished, but we could be done. I've got, I started out with gesso, then I did a wash of watercolor, and then some dripping with the fluid media, Deco Art acrylic fluid media paints, and the colors, which were Quin Gold and Quin Magenta. Then I added a focal shape, which was my original piece, and then I started adding unexpected things, unexpected weird things like slices of orange, a cup of tea, mushroom. I changed the face into a deer face and added a headdress of succulents cut from a magazine. Then I did some pen work around, which I probably will add some shading around that too to make them stand out from the background a little bit, but we're out of time. And then I stenciled on my letters and numbers using this Tim Holtz stencil and white gesso over the top. So
Very
that's
cool.
it for the
Very cool.
September challenge.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you being here. Be sure and use the hashtag if you're gonna play along with us. So
Yeah.
And we'll see you again soon. Bye. See you again soon. Bye.
Bye.